Dexter, can you talk about how this defense is coming together? It looks like you're doing a lot of, exotic looks, a lot of pressure, a lot of confusion for the offense, but yet it seems like you guys are getting it all down pat.
Yeah, it's forcing us to communicate more than ever, really, which is a positive thing. You need to have that on defense. That's what I'm liking most about it, making us talk to each other, learn what everybody around us have, because we can potentially have that, So that's why it's looking like that, because we all just talking and communicating and make sure we all on the same page.
Now, are you communicating also on the field? Because I would imagine you don't want to communicate too much so that the offense is
right now we over communicating, which you need. Still learning the defense, trying to get comfortable with it. So yeah, when we at practice, we still talking on the field.
Would you say at this point you guys are doing as opposed to doing less thinking, or are you still in that thinking mode?
You don't want to, obviously, like, we've been here for, like, what, 3, 4, however many weeks. So, we get more and more comfortable, so less thinking and more doing, of course, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What are you learning from Coach Dre that you think can make you a better player?
Just learning how to manipulate slides and offensive lineman shoulders, using my hands and length more. Rushing, keeping my eyes on my rush man, little things like that defensive lineman has to know.
How different is he than the coaches that you've had in the past?
Yeah, every coach is pretty much different. He honed in, he tried to teach us from feet up, so kind of get everything working as one. He's just been great helping us learn and, be better out here.
How much different is your role in this defense than the past ones you played in?
I don't think I have a different role. It's just, just more advanced maybe, because, I'm becoming an older guy, I have more responsibility, be a leader. I put it on myself to help guys line up or get the strength call, that kind of things that I do for myself and for everybody.
Dexter, Coach Dable talks about position flexibility. Are they asking you to do more this year?
Everybody can do anything in this defense, which is beautiful. I could drop, I can rush off the edge, I can play linebacker, blitz, little things like that. So we all learning like how to manipulate the the scheme and things like that.
Where do you see the biggest growth in your game this year?
Growth. I just say, being a little more productive. Just finishing off plays and just making more plays. That's pretty much it.
Dexter, just to go back to your other answer, so you have to know all this stuff, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're asking you to do it. It's just in case it ever comes up. Is that correct?
No. Like I said, like me and Leo can play 0. I can play 5. So it's kind of like we just learning the whole defense just to know where you can potentially be.
Is your primary role still the big guy in the middle who stop the run?
That's everybody's role. That's our team goal is to stop the run. I feel like that's who I am kind of right now. Just making sure everybody understand like we got to do this first, then pass rush. I'm not going to label myself as just a run stopper or anything like that. I have the ability to pass rush.
Actually, you kind of alluded to it there. If you look at your PFF grades, like pretty good pass rusher. Do you feel like you're under-recognized, like league-wide, for that being an important, skilled part of your game?
I don't know what the league think. I just go out there and just play football. Really, whatever happens after each play, during each play happens. I just gotta control what I can do each week and each day, and let's get better.
Do you think that this defense and the aggressive nature of it will give you a chance to kind of to do more of that? Which you do it well, right? Mm-hmm. So do you think that you get a chance to maximize those skills?
Just the amount of pressure, simulated pressures. People running wide open. As y'all can watch in practice, it's kind of hard to pick up. So little things like that, learning where the offensive line is going to set or protect, things like that's going to help everybody.
We'll take a couple more.
Your former roomie didn't get his fifth-year option picked up. Mm-hmm. When you've seen him out there, is he any different?
I don't think he's any different. Honestly, he's a little more vocal and a little more just looking really good, throwing good balls, leading the offense. So he's looking good out there.
What did it mean to you to get your option?
Just more motivation for me, really, to just to keep going and earn more and do more. So that's kind of how my mindset shifted.
Last one.
Thanks. Wink always had that big body. Brandon Williams playing over. Do you see yourself playing a lot more on that 0 this year?
Yeah. That's where Leo's 3. I'm the nose tackle. But like I said, like we play every position pretty much. So I don't think it's just necessarily I'm stuck in the middle being a run stopper.